Magi's Balbadd Arc is my favorite arc from the story and arguably the best. This arc is where Alibaba tries to save his country from the nobility who mistreat the poor. There are so many aspects of this arc that make it amazing, and in this video, I'll be analyzing those aspects. The first thing that makes this arc amazing is Sinbad's role and relationship with Alibaba. Throughout the arc, the way Sinbad is used is brilliant. Sinbad is a dungeon capture with 7 djinns, but this arc effectively nerfs him by having all of his metal vessels be stolen at the start of the arc. By weakening him, Sinbad is forced into a mostly supportive role, allowing Alibaba to be the one who solves the problem and saves Balbadd at the end of the arc. Sinbad's relationship with Alibaba is also well done. Alibaba is trying to be a leader that people will look up to, as seen in his position of the Fog Troop's leader who inspires the poor, but Sinbad is constantly showing him up throughout the arc. It gives Alibaba a goal to reach. After Sinbad defeats him, he offers to join the Fog Troop in order to destroy the world's abnormalities. This builds him up as a suspicious character, as Alibaba believes that he has ulterior motives. After Alibaba fails at negotiations with Balbadd, it is Sinbad who talks to everyone and brings back their spirit, rather than Alibaba. When Judar shows up, he rubs Alibaba's failure in his face, making him self-conscious, but Aladdin stands up for his friend, declaring that he isn't useless and calling him a brave person. After the fight with the people from Ko, Sinbad is yet again the one who inspires the people of Balbadd when they feel hopeless. This makes Alibaba feel useless. When Sabmad comes to ask for Alibaba's help, even after Morgiana and Sabmad ask Alibaba directly to do something, again, Sinbad is the one who takes charge and responsibility, pushing Alibaba further into the background. Alibaba questions whether saving the country is really something for him to do, since people like Sinbad exist. He believes that he does not compare to him. Even Sinbad is aware of Alibaba's weakness, as he addresses it in private, but Morgiana stands up for him, saying that he will be the one to save the country. This makes Sinbad rethink his position, deciding that Alibaba should become king of Balbadd. After an unsure Alibaba meets and feuds with Qasim, he returns to Sinbad, fired up, demanding his help. After Sinbad teaches him how to use his djinn, with his newfound confidence, Alibaba puts his plan into motion. When he goes to the palace, he shows leadership over the citizens and authority when he is allowed to enter. From this point onwards, Alibaba makes his own decisions and displays his bravery. He solves Balbadd's issues in his own way. When he decides to make Balbadd a republic, it went against Sinbad's plans, but it still succeeded. He even gives an inspirational speech to his citizens after the negotiations succeed, similar to what Sinbad has been doing before. In the end, he is the one to fight and bring down Qasim, the final obstacle for Balbadd, while Sinbad takes care of the banker behind the scenes. Throughout this arc, Sinbad acts as a role model for Alibaba. Sinbad allows Alibaba to doubt himself, but also eventually allows him to pull himself back up, creating character development for the latter. If Sinbad had his metal vessels, he could have easily solved a lot of the problems, but nerfing him allowed Alibaba to get stronger and have the final battles of the arc, becoming the hero. The second thing that makes this arc amazing is the politics. Magi is known to include a dense amount of political and economical topics in its story, and this strengthens the world the author has created, making it more believable and fleshed out. In this arc, most of Balbadd's issues rises from political decisions made by Balbadd. The Ko Empire, a militaristic nation, wants to take over Balbadd because it will give them a good position to attack the West. The banker from Ko gives Balbadd an unlimited amount of fawn, a paper currency that the Ko use. Balbadd began using fawn to import and export goods after seeing its power in other countries, but the king isn't aware of the interest that came with it. Balbadd became dependent on paper money. The banker told Balbadd that fawn had a fixed value, but in reality, the value of fawn kept changing, which caused economic inflation. Because of this, Balbadd fell into debt and the banker stopped providing them fawn. The country was forced to freeze their assets and authorities as collateral to borrow more fawn, but the royalty continued to use fawn as it didn't affect them. When Balbadd ran out of assets, Balbadd decided to use the citizens as collateral, selling them into slavery to different countries for fawn. The poor suffered from this as they were stripped of their daily necessities such as doctors and medicine, causing disease and death to spread. As Balbadd became more dependent on Ko, they got an arranged marriage with a princess from Ko. All of this is what brings the rise to the Fog Troop, slum thieves who steal from the rich and give to the poor. Their actions caused Balbadd's trading to stop. When Alibaba storms the palace and Sabmad stages a coup d'etat, Balbadd is forced to step down. Gokyoku arrives for her marriage, but there is currently no king. Both Sinbad and Alibaba refuse the role of king, allowing the latter to propose the idea of a republic, while requesting that Kogyoku gets rid of the Citizens' Pact. He gets rid of the concepts of monarchy and royal families. The citizens now elect their representatives and create their government and parliament, making it the Republic of Balbadd. He was able to propose this idea because of his traveling experiences that allowed him to see other successful countries with this system. Sinbad had come to make Alibaba king, but instead witnesses Alibaba's new path. Alibaba asks Kogyoku to get rid of all the strings attached on Balbadd, since it's now a new country, but Kogyoku is reluctant. Ko's options are to attack Balbadd or show kindness and reap future benefits. Sinbad allies his Seven Seas alliance with Balbadd, getting rid of Ko's option to attack. In the end, Kogyoku decides to deliver Alibaba's message to the king and leaves, making Alibaba's plan a success. The third thing that makes this arc so great is the relationship between childhood friends Alibaba and Qasim. Alibaba and Qasim both want to save the slums and the impoverished. Qasim even begs Alibaba to become the leader of the troop. Alibaba's plan is to gain popularity as Alibaba the Wonder of the troop and eventually reveal his royalty. However, hints of their differing views can be seen as early as their attack on the hotel, when Alibaba is angered by Qasim's violent decision. When Alibaba later reunites with Qasim, they have their falling out. Qasim wants to make an army out of the citizens, but Alibaba doesn't want anyone to die. Since Balbadd is allied with Ko, lives will definitely be sacrificed, but Qasim doesn't care how many have to die. He believes that they will win in the end. The two have a small fight. At this point, Alibaba doesn't have a better plan than Qasim, but he promises to save the country without bloodshed. This interaction is what is able to pull him out of his slump. After the Republic is announced, Qasim comes to cause more trouble, stating that the sins of the nobility can't be washed away and that they must be killed. Alibaba doesn't want bloodshed and desires peace, so the two fight. As I analyzed in another video, Qasim is jealous of Alibaba's positivity and royalty, while Alibaba is conflicted by his identity as a slum kid and as a prince. This increases their drama, as it is later revealed that Qasim wanted to be king. All of Qasim's underlying feelings are revealed when Aladdin uses Solomon's wisdom, allowing the two troop members to talk. Alibaba helps Qasim realize that he went down the wrong path and tried to become someone that he wasn't. The two are able to reconcile before the Dark Jinn equip kills Qasim. The two had the same goals, but different ideas on how to achieve it. In the end, Alibaba's peaceful solution is shown to be the right way. The world building in this arc is another aspect that makes it so great. This arc explains Magi manipulation and magic, which play an important role in the way magicians and Magis fight. It also introduces Jinn equips and Dark Jinn equips, the former being how dungeon capturers fight and the latter being a setup for a future arc and a major plot point. The mission of a Magi to create kings, falling into depravity, and fate are all introduced and explained in this arc. The Ko Empire, along with people from it such as Judar and Kogyoku, are also introduced, all of which play important roles in the future. The fact that Ugo isn't Aladdin's Jinn is revealed and sets up a mystery for the future. The arc also has great fights and development and power for the main trio. Aladdin learns how to use magic without Ugo, Alibaba learns how to Jinn equip, and Morgiana learns a technique from Masrur. The last thing that makes this arc so great is the storytelling. Alibaba being introduced as an antagonist at the start of the arc is strange and raises many questions, all of which are answered effectively. Sinbad joining the Fog Troop was an unpredictable plot twist and really allowed him to play his role for Alibaba, while setting up suspicion around his character. Sinbad being revealed to have been helping the troop from the start shows that a lot of planning went into the arc. Additionally, him being revealed to have been helping them and desiring change makes his coup towards the end foreshadowed. The way Alibaba suddenly storms the palace without warning after getting out of his slump was very exciting. Morgiana and Alibaba being the ones to take care of the action when infiltrating the palace was an excellent choice, as this is Alibaba's arc, and not only was Morgiana enthusiastic about freeing the slaves, but she later becomes his household vessel and love interest. Sinbad using his power to stage a coup against his brother and Sinbad offering his support with the alliance showed that Alibaba had people on his side and that he wasn't alone. The way Alibaba reveals his plan to change Balbadd into a republic was very showman-like, and his speech to the citizens was emotional and cathartic. Qasim coming back after everything felt solved was another twist, and it wrapped up loose ends. The army working to help Alibaba fight against Qasim's Dark Jinn showed once again that Alibaba was not alone. Aladdin arriving to help when the situation felt bleakest was amazing. Alibaba being the one to fight Qasim and eventually make up with him was the best possible way to end the arc. And finally, Aladdin finishing off the arc on a positive note by using Solomon's wisdom to temporarily bring back the dead was an emotional and perfect way to end the arc. In conclusion, the Balbadd Arc is great because of Sinbad's relationship and effect on Alibaba, the well-written politics that made the arc more believable and well thought out, Alibaba's conflict with Qasim, the importance of the world building, and the great storytelling and impactful moments the arc had. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe.